It's day 87, weight loss and wins today. How much have I lost this week? Welcome back all. We appreciate you being here, and if you are new, my name is Karyn, and my husband Dan and I are currently on a personal health journey so that we can live happier and healthier in our retirement. In this video, we're going to talk about my weight loss and wins this past week, what I've been eating along with a really easy recipe, and then if you like saving money, I'm going to show you how much we've saved so far by eating a carnivore and ketovore lifestyle since July. So stay tuned for that. First up is weight loss and wins. I'm really happy to report to you that I have lost another 2.6 pounds, which makes my total 28.3. And next week will be my 90-day update. I'm hoping to go over that 30-pound mark somewhere for my 90-day update. So next week will be weighing, measurements, and pictures that I will share for you. So 1 week from today. So I have kind of a weird non-scale victory this week. I noticed that when I was brushing my teeth were no longer sensitive to the cold water. I've heard of people like reversing periodontal disease on the carnivore diet, but I haven't really heard about people losing their tooth sensitivity. So when I used to brush my teeth, I would actually wait for the water to get a little warm before I would try to rinse because it hurt my teeth. Now that's no longer happening. So that's a pretty great non-scale victory. So let's look at what I've eaten this last week. This last week, we had thick Iowa chops on the grill with some butter on the side. We had T-bone steaks with chunks of fried bread cheese. I grabbed a quick rotisserie chicken for one night, and the skin wasn't as brown as I like, so I went ahead and fried it up in the pan with bacon grease, and so we had that one night. Last night we had New York strip steaks, which were nice and fatty. And now I want to share a really easy recipe with you that I made last Sunday. One of our favorite meals is breakfast, and we usually can only have breakfast now on Saturday or Sunday, and we have it for lunch because we've stopped eating right away in the morning altogether. We're just not hungry. So I made a really easy egg casserole, or egg bake, some people like to call it, and I want to share it with you. What you'll need is 10 eggs, a pound of sausage of your choice, an 8-ounce block of softened cream cheese, and then some freshly shredded cheddar for the top of the casserole. And you can make this in any amount that you like, or any kind of hard cheese that you would want on the top. So the first thing I did was to grease a casserole dish. This casserole dish is 12 by 8. You could use a 9 by 13, and it would just be a little thinner and maybe not take as long to bake. But I wanted a little bit thicker casserole, so I'm using my 12 by 8. The next step is frying the sausage. So I got this pork sausage, which is a pretty clean sausage, from my local grocery meat counter, but it's kind of dry, so I added the bacon grease. Then I put that in the casserole to let it cool just a little bit. While that was cooling a bit, I cracked all the eggs into my mixing bowl. I did add some salt to the eggs. Then using a wire whisk, I whisked them all up until they were frothy, just like you would do for scrambled eggs. Next, I added in the cream cheese, and I whisked it, but I needed to get the chunks broken up better. It wasn't really mixing well with the eggs. Perhaps if I used the blender or food processor, it would have worked better. But also I've heard that people will mix cream cheese with the sausage, so that may have helped me also. But I gotta tell you, I wasn't disappointed with little pockets of cream cheese all over in my egg casserole. So once the cream cheese was broken up and kind of incorporated, I just poured that on top of the sausage. Final step, put on that shredded cheese of your choice on the top, and then you're gonna bake it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes, or until you can insert a toothpick and have it come out clean. And I did use the last few minutes on broil to get that top nice and brown. So here is what it looks like. And it was great with my butter coffee. So an easy recipe that you might want to try. Now let's take a look at how much money Dan and I have saved on our grocery bill since starting Carnivore and Ketovore in July. Now I am comparing this year's July to like last year's July, and I'm just looking at the savings in those months. The true test will be at the end of the year when I get a total of how much I've saved in 1 year's time. But you can see here in July we saved $108. In August we saved about $320. In September we saved $215, making our total so far in savings for groceries of $643. I cannot wait to see what our 1 year total is. If you enjoyed this video, I have linked to all of the other weight loss and wins videos that I have posted since I started posting about my carnivore diet weight loss journey. So you may want to go and click there. Otherwise, on this side of the screen, I will be linking to the entire playlist of videos that I have uploaded since I started on the carnivore diet. And also, I will be linking to last week's weight loss and wins video. We hope you're having a fantastic weekend. Thank you so much for being here. And don't forget to go out and make something good happen for somebody else this week. We'll see you next time.